Chair Powell, could you just comment briefly about the sort of the potential risks of stagflation, where we have slower growth and higher inflation? I know this is something that the Fed guards against, and could you just comment a bit on the risks of that?
And it isn't really the base case that that's what we're going to see, but of course that's a very difficult thing because, a stagnant economy wants more stimulus, but an economy with more inflation wants less stimulus. So it puts the central bank in a hard place. We've warned of it, but it's honestly not something that we're facing or that we expect to face. But it's something we're monitoring is what's happening.
Thank you. Last time you were before the committee, I asked about the impact of severe weather events, otherwise known as climate change, on home insurance costs. And you testified that, I think you said, if you fast forward over 10 or 15 years, there are going to be regions of the country where you can't get a mortgage because of the impact of the challenges of insurance companies just not being able to provide that. Since February, when I asked you that question, home insurance rates have continued to climb. A recent analysis about climate risk from First Street found that financial burdens from severe weather are driving up household costs and triggering increased mortgage defaults. Now, it's at about 8% now, but they project that by 2035, 30% of all foreclosure losses would be related to climate impacts, which is pretty stunning. Now, I realize this is a complicated issue because insurance is regulated primarily at the state level, though there are exceptions. Flood insurance and terrorism insurance are exceptions. But I wonder if you would comment on this. I'm thinking a lot about what impact this has on housing costs, which is a big component of inflation, and a place where housing costs are rising higher than the general inflation rate right now.
Many things are driving up housing costs.
That's true.
It's of course mortgage rates, but it's also zoning costs and things like this for properties that are near the water. Particularly, for example, we spend some time down in Florida. Property insurance just gets more and more and more expensive, and to the point where it also almost makes sense to self-insure, and that's because of just big losses. Companies are just putting that in their models, and they're charging what they need to charge to make a return. And if they can't get that, then they'll leave that state. So that seems to be what's happening.
I know I'm out of time, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
You're all